have in this motherfucker now. Let me just see if everything is going well. Go ahead and cut the laptop. Because I am going to be also watching NXT like on my laptop. Let me turn this down so I won't get that fucking copyright claim, because we know what's gonna happen. Alrighty. Alright, we're gonna get the show started in a few minutes. I gotta run downstairs real quick. Alright, we're back and hopefully ready to go. Alrighty then. I think. Oh shit, we got two people in here. Let's get this going. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, you're looking at it here of EWL Onslaught, streaming to you live from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And of course, coming out here tonight is Rebecca Starr with a microphone in hand. Anytime to make her voice known. The first pleasant reading. Alright, the reason why I'm out here is because we need to address the elephant in the room, that being the C twins. So let's go ahead and hurry this up and get this going. It seems like that for Rebecca Starr, wasting no time for the C twins here tonight. And I guess what she asked is going to be her delivery, that being that Jonte Winter is coming in with a microphone in his hand. Hey, Star. Like, look, I get it, you're pissed off and everything, but that's besides the point. I say that we just let all of this blow over. Nah, we're not letting all of this blow over. You see, everything that you and your tag team teammate of a brother decided to, how do I want to put this? We're trying to dominate the tag division while we were already dominating that division. I mean, hell, we have the belts to prove it. Okay, Star, I'm gonna need to stop. I'm gonna have to stop you right there. You see, I know what the exact success that you had all over the years, and coming from me, I respect that. But we're in a whole different territory, let alone a whole different company. And yet, I don't even know will you be able to hold those tag team belts for any longer. But that's okay. It's okay to be confused, or let alone, it's okay to be, I don't know, a little bit scared that he might lose the belts. I like that. So how about we just act like none of this happened. We can probably just find a better solution to squash this beef and leave it at that. You can't. Alright, DeJounte, if that even is your name, I don't want to piss you off or anything, but it's kind of surprising for me that you're coming out here rather than Malik. That technically Malik is more of the voice and the brains behind the team. And what are you? Some wannabe outlaw in a whole different company, and the fact that you're not even the better brother? Oh no. I think Rebecca Starr has went there. What did you just say to me, Star? I said that you're not the better brother. Malik is. Hell, he's the whole world champion in, like, what's that company called? NKPW? Get out of his shadow and actually start being a well-respected star around here. Just like we are. As much as I respect you, Rebecca, and the entirety of the Media Outcast, before I leave this ring, I have something I want to say from the bottom of my heart. And that something happens to be that I'd rather just go ahead and fight you right here, right now. We have a ref at ringside. Let's get this over with. And I guess wasting no time here for DeJounte into their own hands. As I need to figure out. Rebecca Starr and DeJounte Winter looking to take immediate matters into their own hands after a little bit of exchange of words. I'm not even sure for the rest of the C Twins and the Media Outcasts are aware of it. So I guess it's like our impromptu opening matchup here tonight. Well, so now, we got Dante looking to take something out of SK's playbook here. Well, in terms of kind of fight for, well, not hold, but his opponent's hand of some sort. But now, for Dante, now being rightfully pissed off and being called, well, pretty much the useless brother within the family. And I wouldn't, to be blatantly honest, I don't blame him for trying to pretty much pick a fight with Rebecca Starr, just all because he said that she's not the better brother. I understand that, but it doesn't have to be taken to a point where you're going to even have a match. And I wouldn't even want to say that this is, well, how do I want to put it, even the official match. Now, covered by Rebecca Starr, and I want to assume this impromptu match. But now, after Rebecca Starr ducking under, throwing, well, Dante onto the apron. Not sure what you have planned here, but going for a slingshot apron DDT. That is definitely going to do a lot of damage. As Dante has the fight being taken out onto ringside next to our commentary table, as a matter of fact. Now Dante getting himself back up, trying to go for a tackle, only for Rebecca Starr to dodge over it. I'm not sure would this be, I want it to seem any different, but now from a big toe tape, well, onto Rebecca Starr, but now, but for Dante, going for, I want to do a slingshot spear, or springboard spear, I would imagine, but now, Dante, we're trying to hype up that big right hook, connected to the face of Rebecca Starr. She might be out. So I don't know for how long, but now Dante wasting no time going for, well, I want to do for the massive frog splash on missing the target. And I don't even know how much is even going on here. Now for Dante, but pretty much the thing that, to be honest with you, you could just simply kept your mouth shut when trying to speak bad on not only me, but my brother's name in the center of that ring. And now you'll have to suffer the consequences. Go for it, but for Starr, go for a snap power slam out of the air, but pretty much not looking. We're trying to stay down for nobody. Now, so Rebecca Starr lifting up the Dante, slamming back down to earth. Well, on ringside, but now, well, for Rebecca Starr, Hedges trying to win this impromptu match by countout. However, it doesn't happen after Dante managed to get himself back into the ring. Now, off the road, a big spine buster, well, by Winters. And now for Dante on the middle rope, trying to maintain balance, go for it. And that being, well, to Winters' elbow cover, and to take it out of two. The match still continues. Now for Dante, going off the middle rope, managed to clear. Now just picking up Rebecca Starr, slamming her back down to earth. You can just hear the energy, well, inside in the very arena, but for Dante looking to not be finished off with Rebecca Starr, just try to at least take her head off of both her shoulders, but now for Dante revving it up here. For I want to believe that was a Kinshasa connecting. I would imagine pretty much should be entering a turning point here before a big Tiger suplex. I think that was a Tiger suplex. I do not know. And now Dante almost looking to go for that heavy right hook again. Only for Rebecca Starr. Attached him within the cross here, rolling over, going for the cover. And it's an immediate kick out at one. The match still continues. So far, not feel very good. And now for Rebecca Starr, trying to be through for work here. So they're combining multiple series of combos. And I will say that for both competitors that are in the ring, just combine everything in their moveset. There is the Outcast leg drop. But by Rebecca Starr, or maybe that was called the Starstruck, I do not know. I think it is called the Starstruck, but I could be wrong. Now for Rebecca Starr, they're looking to go for the star kick, only to miss his target by an inch. But now, it seems like that freaking Dante pretty much find that and pick on the afterburners and try to win this match, in which he does. As Dante will get the win. Dante has proved his point, and of course a word and everything like that. But now let's actually get on to our actual first, well, technically what would have been the first match. And oh boy. As ladies and gentlemen, technically our second matchup of tonight is Jay Parker taking on a man that is known as Kobe McCarthy, that being the nephew, but not to be mistaken, of Tristan McCarthy, in which, as a matter of fact, that for Kobe is the nephew of Tristan. For more info on that later on.
Making his way to the ring, weighing in at number 1 house, Jay.
And here comes Jay Parker. Now, there's a lot of things that have been said online about Jay Parker, that he is a little ball of energy, and let alone for one of the coolest, well, not one of the coolest, but one of the friendliest, well, women's wrestlers you'll actually encounter, both inside and outside of the ring. In this case, a lot of people see for Jay Parker to be like a top babyface within the women's division. But tonight, he'll be fighting someone that he never expected was to be here in the EWL until the announcement was made yesterday on social media. And who are we talking about? What you're just about to see. And now here comes, well, here comes what we call an NKPW. Was the vanilla baby, or any of his other nicknames within NKPW, and that being Kobe McCarthy. Now, if I am looking at this correctly, that for Kobe managed to attempt to rizz up Jay Parker backstage hours before both cameras started rolling. And to which Jay Parker's response is, yeah, maybe we'll try to go on maybe like a date or something after the match. Only if you win, but no guarantee. So I get now Kobe is just doing this for the love of the game. Everyone in Pittsburgh, well, I want to assume kind of, well, not kind of surprised, but is kind of excited to see what Kobe's true potential really is within the EWL. And I see that momentarily. Of course, you see both competitors here. Matching out underway between Jay Parker and Kobe. And now Jay Parker trying to at least fight for control. However, for Kobe, not letting that happen, trying to at least get her onto the rope. After Jay Parker pretty much doesn't want anything to do with it. Now for Kobe, trying to go for a one stream of brainbuster. However, Jay Parker going to go for a massive big boot and now looking to take up the intensity for here in this matchup. Now, one stream is taken to the hamstring, maybe the groin. Now, bit of a head scissor for a takedown by Kobe. Now, as I'm looking through what a backdoor, let alone his past accomplishments, he is currently a champion within NKPW, believe it or not. And obviously with him being the nephew of Christian McCarthy, he is actually known to pull off a few high-flying moves here and there. And oh damn. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be part of the plan. After Kobe simply just throwing Jay Parker, well, having her land leg first into the chairs. Not sure what that was a good idea, to be exact. And I don't know what the hell is going on here. To be blatantly honest, but both competitors are now back into the range. Now, for Jay Parker, lady trying to combine a simple combo to put down, well, Kobe, not in the center of the ring, but somewhere in the corner. Now, Jay Parker tried to get at least to take it to the midsection, but fails to do so. Now for Kobe, looking to have control. However, Jay Parker managed to counter and put Kobe into the corner and looks to go to work here tonight. So counter from Kobe to McCarthy. I wanted to assume that was going to be like a cartwheel slam for Kobe, but not working in his overall favor. Coming out by Jay Parker and the takedown at 1. But so far, not so very good for how Kobe wanted to make his EWL debut here tonight. But now for Jay Parker, off the top springboard into an elbow drop. I wanted to connecting onto the center of the chest, cover by Jay Parker, and a takedown at 2. Jay Parker refusing to go down. It's so early for Kobe. Coming out by Jay Parker yet again, and an immediate kick out at 1. The secondary matchup is still going, but after Jay Parker realizing that it's going to take more than just simple punches and kicks to put down Kobe, after Kobe managed to be on the top rope, trying to get Jay Parker off the top springboard, and now Jay Parker going for, I'm wanting to see a top rope forearm smash. I want to believe so, but I think I'm wrong. It's all that for a 1 pinfall count. And now for Kobe, we're trying to absolute hardest to cut away with Jay Parker in an attempt to try and earn a date for himself. I'm not sure how well they're going, but now for Kobe looking to try at least right off the edge. Adanya out of the way of a roundhouse kick. But it's going to even out the roll through and a super kick connecting to the face of Jay Parker. There was a little bit of a cartwheel or some sort, but doesn't work in favor of Kobe at the moment. They just being caught onto that roundhouse kick by Jay Parker. But if done before, don't do it again. And now, for Kobe lifting up Jay Parker, feeling the energy of the crowd, going for a cartwheel slam of some sort. It's kind of unique coming from Kobe McCarthy. Now just catching the boot, and now, oh, I thought he was going to transition that into like an ankle lock of some sort, but guess not. Now for Kobe, just trying to get Jay Parker back up to her feet, and now going for it now. But I guess he's just doing that to try and impress for Jay Parker, and that's what possible. So now, a bridging suplex by Kobe, and it's only a 1 count. Match up there to climax. Heavy right hand going to the face of Jay Parker. Now Kobe looking to finish off Jay Parker. And there with the ATL. I think that is for the ATL. I could be wrong, but cover. And it's a kick out at a 2.9. As said already, that for Jay Parker is a tough opponent and willing to go down with ease. And now cover again by Kobe. And gets the win.
Here is your winner.
Connor McCarthy ends up taking the win. Well, wait a minute. Did Kobe just wink at Jay Parker? And even did a whole call me gesture on the side of his face? Oh Lord. But anyways, moving on from that, our next matchup tonight will be Chloe Page taking on Elisa Fugo, taking on Jordan Loco, who is pretty much who for Jordan Loco trying to ride the wave of success after defeating Rachel Macko.
The following contest is a triple threat match. Making his way to the ring, weighing in at 1 pounds.
Now, coming out here first, is technically what was known as the traitor of the FBI, being Elisa Fugo. But now she is here tonight on her own. Now here comes Chloe Page, in which a lot of people have said in the locker room that Chloe Page was technically a woman that pretty much doesn't need a hug. Like, literally, she doesn't need one. But other than that, well, people are saying that for Chloe Page, well, that, I mean, obviously outshined her sister Megan Page. And I do want to, I wish I was fucking lying when saying this, but people, well, people are taking bets in the locker room saying that who will be the one to end up successfully scoring a date with Chloe Page. Because the odds of it being damn near impossible.
And from Worcester, Massachusetts, weighing in at 222 pounds,
now, out comes Jordan Loco. Oh wait, hey look, we can actually see him, well, while the lights are off. But then again, he is wearing red, so it does make it simple. With Jordan Loco wearing, well, the Onslaught colors here tonight. that Jordan Loco pretty much still somehow shocked at the fact that he not only managed to beat Willow, but just recently managed to beat Rachel Macko, in which who we will see later on tonight. Well, but for Jordan Loco saying that, yes, I'm still shocked about it, but that's not going to be any part of my worries, because I'm trying to win this triple threat and keep, well, my winning streak going. And he also said somewhere backstage saying that I'm in a match with a bunch of women. And to be honest with you, with Jordan, I don't know why you're complaining. Technically, well, should be lucky that you actually know the majority of the women inside the women's locker room. Now for Jordan, trying to go for the Loco cutter off the top rope, but now it just pretty much you just see that Fugo and Chloe trying to jump in some weapons into the mix. Now I will say this, at least Fugo got that shit on. Now I believe probably one out of a few women in the EWL to wrestle with a fucking suit on. Now that's what I call full-on commitment. Now, a bit of an arm drag from Chloe Page and a drop kick connecting onto his face. Well, you have to realize that Chloe Page does have that high-flying background. Same thing implies with Jordan Loco. Well, after both Jordan and Chloe Page do have, well, an impressive high-flying background when it comes to each other. But the question remains, how well will it stack up against each other in this match? Now, after Jordan Loco, pretty much trying to go for no other tap, but now go for the Loco cutter, but catches for Chloe Page in the crosshairs. Now, as to what it seems to be for Lisa Fugo targeting Chloe Page, at least trying to get her out of the ring, but it's enough for Operation Loco. However, for Jordan, landing directly onto the sledgehammer, that might cause some damage to his lower back, and the referee is fucking dead. Well, I'll be damned. So with the referee down, never mind. Referee back up. Surprisingly. Having this shit don't make sense, but now for Lisa Fugo, now looking to try and torture Chloe Page inside the ring. Well, for Jordan, they would at least take a breath offside, but now comes back in to try and save, well, her friend, but only just landing on, well, his friend is so-called. I don't understand why he keeps laying on the sledgehammer though. But now, into pretty much the corner goes for Jordan Loco. Counter by Jordan looking to try and go for the LTF onto Chloe Page. However, for Lisa Fugo, ladies get being right in front of Jordan Loco, looking to stop the pin at any means necessary. So now into the corner, going for Lisa Fugo. They just try to see Jordan trying to maintain control, but ducking under and trying to take that punishment. Only for the Chloe Page to have a sledgehammer in hand and try to connect it into the back hamstring. Well, Jordan Loco, he might be out. Cutter! But from Chloe Page, looking to steal the victory. Cover. And it's a kick attitude by Lisa Fugo. The match continues. Now for Chloe Page, laid the take. Tiger Ward going for, well, what I want to assume being a cross splash. Chloe Page trying to get a pinfall onto Jordan, but does not work in her favor. Now realizing that Lisa Fugo is still back up to her feet. Now both competitors are already in the corner. I don't like what Corey Page is thinking here. And now that does leave an open opportunity for Lisa Fugo. And it's just take out one. But here comes Jordan Loco with some sort of springboard Phoenix splash. Now, I will say that pretty much this whole match, like how it came to be, is unique on its own right. So how would this match end up ending? Oh! Having it just would have been a normal match, Fugo would have been disqualified, but it is a triple threat, meaning it's somehow legal. But now, Corey Page going for what he calls that move, the spin cycle. Well, now covered now by Jordan, and he walks away with victory. Keeping the winning streak going and alive. And now we get into our next matchup, or not next matchup, but more of technically someone that's in the house in the form of Emily Crawford. Emily Crawford coming out here tonight, somehow like in her gear, and the stage is all hers. Ladies and gentlemen of Pittsburgh, you know exactly who I